This year, LG caught us a bit off guard by announcing a new X series of smartphones. The models span a range from the lower mid-tiers to almost flagship grade, and some also come with unique features, borrowed from the top-shelf class of the company's smartphones. For example, the first members of the family were the LG X screen, which has a ticker display like the one on the LG V10, and the LG X Cam, which features a dual-camera module on its back. Later, a second wave of devices was announced, with the X Power, X Style, X Max, and X Mach fleshing out the portfolio. Here, we will be taking a look at the speediest of the bunch, the LG X Mach. Dressed in modest-looking build materials, it sports a Qualcomm Snapdragon 808, 3GB of RAM, a camera with impressively wide, 1.55 MP, and a QHD 1440 by 2560 screen resolution. It's almost a flagship-class smartphone, without stepping on the LG G5's toes too much, possibly aimed at those who want top-level performance, but would prefer playing less, even if it's for a less flashy-looking handset. Processor and memory. The X Mach is equipped with last year's Qualcomm Snapdragon 808, a hexa-core SoC, which powered the LG G4 and the LG V10. In terms of navigating through the interface, opening and switching apps, and browsing through web pages, we'd say it performs very similarly to the V10, fluid and stutter-free, generally a pleasure to use. The Mach sports 3GB of RAM, which is notch below the 4GB flagship standard for 2016, but still plenty enough to ensure that a lot of processes remain loaded in the memory. On the gaming side, you can run into a few stutters. We tested it with Hitman Sniper, notorious for chopping up on many Android phones. Vainglory, known for its rich graphics and lots of stuff happening on screen, Angry Birds Transformers, a side-scrolling shooter with explosions and gravity-based physics, and Lara Croft Temple Run. For the most part, heavier games are perfectly playable, with dropped frames here and there, while lighter, or well-optimized ones, like Vainglory, run without a hitch. We do suggest sticking with low and medium settings for demanding games that allow the option, just to ensure a more fluid performance throughout. LG gave us 32GB of built-in storage, around 23 of which are available to the user, and there's the option to expand it via microSD card of up to 256GB.